What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of Man O War Corsair. My name is Splattercat. Very happy to have you here today as we hang out for a little while and hopefully not get shot with cannonballs. It's what I'm trying really hard not to do. I realize that for some people, me being pelted by cannonballs might be a hilarious situation, but for me, not so much. There are lots of pirate ships around, like legitimately, there are so many pirate ships out here. Like, there's like 8 pirate ships right out here making a blockade of the entire Sea of Claws. And we are definitely going to fight them. Don't get me wrong, there's one of them chasing me right now, too.
Where's the Cooper? Very good, sir.
Apparently there's a storyline ship over here that has a Kislevite sail, but it looks like it's been incapacitated. He says if we pull up, we might be able to have some kind of conversation with him. I bet it's a booby trap, though. I bet it's a trap ship. We're going to go up in here, and the second we get up in here, it's going to be like, and it's going to drop the beat. I'm like, damn it, I was fooled by another trap ship. All of a sudden, Lil Wayne's in the background making those weird squeaky noises that he makes. Is that a treasure chest on the shore right there? Orc raiders are heading for Aragran. The orcs must have known the home fleet was forced north to face a large chaos invasion fleet. Please stop the raiders before they attack the city. Those raiders, those crazy raiders and their nasty plans. Now this might work out well, because this means that, you know, all that piracy that's happening up here? This might work out very well for us, because they'll fight with the pirates. And so that might be the perfect trigger for us to escape by. And so we're going to try and skeef the blockade in just a minute. I didn't plan to do that, but hey, I'll take advantage of it if I need to. Why not? Always take advantage of a good situation if it comes up. Don't be the kind of person to pass up on a good thing. In life, we need all the help we can get. If somebody offers you a hand, or if you get easy mode for a couple of weeks at double pay or whatever, take that shit. Never turn it down. Alright, we're in Arangrad. In Arangrad, they got ship escorts and some stockpiles. We'll deal with that in a little bit. They need food over here very badly. And so, food they shall receive. And so, actually, we turned a pretty solid profit right there. We carried that shit around with us for a long-ass time, but they've got iron over here. I will buy that iron. And then at a certain point, Ollie's going to hit my... Ollie, can you stop that, please? I would love it if you would never do that again so that I don't have to destroy you in the middle of an episode. I don't think people will like me quite as much if they know that I destroyed a kitten in the middle of an episode. He is doing the dolphin thing again, so my boom arm on my mic sticks out. And he likes to jump and hit the boom arm, but only when I'm recording. He doesn't do it when it's just sitting there. He only does it when it has potency and when it's irritating and he knows I'll chase him and I'll get angry. Like, he gets bored, and when he gets bored, he decides he's going to make me angry. He does the same thing with the big cat. There's the orcs captain. Let's give them a greeting. But what if they're fighting with pirates? Like, it looks to me as though dear old Bloodspike is having to deal with them right now. And why would I want to deal with them if Bloodspike will deal with them? Oh, shit. Alright, we're being shot at. Hold on. Give them a volley. Let them taste the iron. I hope we don't have to retreat again. That would be upsetting. Give me a reading on the screen. We have LCDs on our ship, by the way. Give me a reading on the screen. A damage report of the enemy's ship. I don't know if I want to fight them deck to deck. It seems like poor planning. I'll go straight into the wind if it means I don't get hit by your ram. I don't feel like that did much. Like, I feel like they had the best intentions, so they just kind of went for it. But if there's more pirate ships coming at me right now, this is bad. I don't think there are. I'm going to seize the wind real quick. It looks like these orcs are trying to finish him off for me, and I can totally accept that. That's alright by me. Bring a hard to port, lads! Fight! Use the orcs as a shield! I'm not above cowardly tactics like hiding behind separate groups of enemies if I have to. And then with a final volley, we will send her to the drink. Avast, ye sea scum. You guys should really stop firing like lines of fire and instead shoot at the point that I'm shooting at. Alright, so now we just got to be careful that we don't get stuck along the shore here. We did take considerable damage during that exchange. And she's down. Quest is completed. So now we got to deal with these little orc ships. And they shouldn't be that difficult, I don't think. However, if we end up having to flee the scene due to other pirates and stuff showing up, that would be a greater issue. And so, yeah, I see a very large shell. Wow, how did he make that shot? Holy shit, that was an amazing shot. That was like 1 in a million. And they're just going to trail along behind us. I don't know what my plan is right now. Like, I don't really want to skirt the wind again if I don't have to. However, we do need to get rid of this orc incursion. Otherwise, it's going to be troublesome for us. I just got to avoid his big shell. He keeps launching big-ass shells at us, and unfortunately, we can't soak those. Those do just way too much damage. This ship should go down momentarily, methinks. Wow, that thing stays afloat even though we have punched a lot of holes in it. There we go, another orc ship down. And then let me seize the wind because we got shells coming in. Oh goody, and we've also been rammed. Oh, and boarded, even better. And my rifle's not working. So that's funsies. Oh my god, the bugs in this game. You'd be kidding me with this. Alright, well we gotta do something here. I don't know how my gun got bugged. My gun is definitely bugged. Well, get the ship out of here. Get the ship out of here. We're taking too much fire. Let's go. We're going to have to take him for a run around the horn. We're not going to have a choice here. No, we sunk the 2 orc ships. That's all right with me. Wow. The range on that little bastard. Hey, we got that one, though. Are those orc ships, too? They might just be. We've taken too much crew damage for me to be dependent upon. Let's say I turn out of that one's way. Can't be eating those big hits. Since they're orc ships, I might just go right at them. We should be able to sink those pretty easily. They're just catapult ships. I thought that they were the wolf hammer thingies that the Alliance guys have. I didn't realize we were up against orcs here. So, I thought he was getting piratical help, and I didn't feel like dealing with that. But he's not getting piratical help. We've got orcs over here. Alright, you orky rots. Get over here and be prepared to be boarded. I shall take you and your crew and drag them down into Mor's embrace. Not a lot of damage on that shot. I think once we get inside a certain range, they can't shoot at us anymore. They might just be sitting ducks. They don't have any cargo on board, though, so... Like, I could get excited about the prospects of boarding them and taking their stuff, but they don't have any stuff. Given what I know about orc engineering, chances are the ships aren't worth anything either. They're probably built out of, like, well-wishing farts and bubblegum. So... he should go down soon. I'm gonna bring her in closer. Nope, never mind. I don't have the wind if I do that. I want the one in the back. That's right. Your entire ship is almost red. How are you not sinking right now? This is well and truly deeply upsetting for me. Did you guys run into each other? That is an orky thing to do, though. Orcs running into each other while trying to escape from a ship that's about to kill them. That's fairly orky. That's pretty much straight out of the orc playbook, so what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? I'm into the wind right now, but it's working in my favor, so I don't really care. It's like holding me still so I can aim better. One more, and this ship's going down to the bottom. There it is. So now we should be able... We stopped the orc raiders, right? The orcs are done. Are there any further orky individuals in the area? Or are there still orcs all over the place? We gotta speak to somebody in Erengrad, which is fine. We had a whole bunch of pirates out here. We'll go deal with that problem in just a minute, though. I'm going to go back to Erengrad. We're going to pick up this loot off the ground over here. I'm going to try and sell the iron when we go back out to the west. If we can get, like, a solid profit on that, that'll take us up to 50,000 gold or so. I'd say we're making good enough progress to where we'll stick it out for a couple more episodes and try to get ourselves either into the great ship or into one of the better ships. I don't know. Maybe one of the passable ships. The av ships. The average ships is what I'm going after here. They didn't drop a whole lot of loot, which is a little disappointing. That means I got to take what I can get over here. And so I'm going to pick it up on this side, and I'm sure it's going to work out for us. +3 weapons. Weapons are worth money. That's an extra 600 gold for doing 0 labor, and I am a fan of collecting gold for doing 0 labor. Don't get me wrong, I am that dude. If I can get paid to do nothing, guess what? I'm going to get paid to do nothing. Welcome to the escape plan. Can't nobody stop me now. Can't nobody hold me down. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to attack my way into port. It's a little bit troublesome, but we'll get it in just a second. I swear. Oh, and the wind's going to shift on me, too. Just to make this even more insulting. Just to make it even more insulting. I had to plug my nose because I got a sneeze coming in. It's trying so hard at the moment. It's fighting me. It's fighting me for control of my face. And that's all that a sneeze really is. It's a hostile invasion of your face on the part of some weird nasal hair that feels like it knows better than you do. You're like, oh, there's a piece of dust in your face. Better explode. Like, terrible plan. One tiny piece of dust caught up in a hair. Better cause your entire face to shut down and make you make a funny face like, oh! Like something bad's happening or something really, really good is happening too. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Different people have different sneeze faces. We saw your heroics, Captain. As a token of our gratitude for sinking the Orc Raiders, I have been instructed to give you 4,000 gold ducats from the treasury to repair your ship. Oh, we got 2 favor with Kislev, too, which means they might not try to murder me anymore on sight because I accidentally hit one of their ships 1 time. Okay, 2 times. 3 times, whatever. We came out with like a little profit right there. It wasn't a lot, but we also have weaponry, which leads me to believe that since we have the weaponry... Yeah, they've got demand here, which means we need to get rid of them. So we got 1,500 out of them when normally we probably would have gotten about 1,000. Alright, back on the road again. We're going to go out to Norden. It says that I have something to turn in Norden. I don't know what it thinks I have to turn in Norden, but I apparently have something to turn in over here. The Sigmar's Woe is still sitting over there. Like, whoa, nice row. Like, whoa, Sigmar's Woe. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I felt like that was a mistake. After I did it, I thought to myself, yes, I have made a mistake and I should not have done this. How do I have 53 cargo? What is conceivably inside my ship right now that's costing me 53 cargo? Jewelry, rum, 32 iron, textiles. I thought I sold all my textiles. Odd. Either way, choppy seas ahead and storms behind. Orcs on the breeze, and pirates on the mind. You gotta be a poet. If you're gonna be out on the ocean, you have to be a poet. It's one of the coolest things you can be, up on top of, like, samurai poet. Like a samurai who also writes poems. That's one of the coolest things you could have ever been born, like, in the entire universe. Like, if you were born in Japan, like, in the Edo period, and you got to be a poet warrior, that's the shit. Like, how many people got to say that? Like, I got born to be a guy that talks to children on the internet all day while playing video games. It doesn't sound too flattering, does it? It does not sound too flattering. I mean, I assume there's some adults sprinkled in there somewhere. But at the end of the day, my job description is not doing me a whole lot of favors at the moment. It really is not. Warrior poet, that's something you can bank on right there. You can throw a warrior poet, like, just out there, and people are like, really, you're a warrior poet? I guess I'll hire you to make coffee at my shop. I mean, that's not an applicable skill, but you were a warrior poet, so why not? Why is that so high up in the air? Oh, it's because it's above Norden. I gotcha. It's so high, high above me.
Stay off the run.
No, you can't make me. On behalf of the Norden, you are to be rewarded for the sinking of the Magnus. 1,300 crowns. That's good because this is getting expensive. I've killed a lot of stuff. Dreadful crimes against the people of Norden have been committed by the crew of the wolf ship known as the Averland. Send them to the ocean depths. Okay, done. Is this still for... Oh, the storerooms of the the biggest textiles merchant in Norden were burned and looted in the last raid. The owner will reward well anybody who can resupply the stocks. I have textiles with me right now. Thank you, Captain. That's all the textiles we need. 1,300 gold crowns. How many textiles did they take from me? Out of curiosity. They still have demand, too, so I'm going to sell them. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Now we're making money. Now we're getting that guap, that gouda, that cheddar, that change. I don't know what the average price is for these, but I'm going to assume that why is the rum gone? Because we needed to make money. We had to make money. We've got tin production here. I'm going to buy some tin because it sounds like a good plan. And then they've got iron demand over here, so I'm selling all this iron if I can do it. And that'll pretty easily take us up. Wow, we just made a lot of money. That took us to 50,000 gold, which is what I was hoping for. We're actually like there. We're good to go. They want 2,000 for jewelry. That sounds good to me as well. So 51,000. We could technically buy a new ship right now. Or Nerd Castle. Or we don't get trade-in value here. No trade-in value. So let's assume for a moment we stick this out. We can get the wolf ship, which has guns on the front and guns on the back. Guns on the thing that go boom and attack. That'd be pretty wild. That'd be cool. Or we could stick it out super long term and just go after the great ship. I don't really know what the proper choice is right here. But we've got ships to hunt, we've got things to murder, and we've got people to kill. And so I have no time for these shenanigans. I will buy several things of food here because I'm just going to take them back to Erengrad and sell for double the price. And while we're here... Where's our ship that we're supposed to be hunting? Is it near deer? Should I feel fear? I don't think I'll feel fear today. I don't think I'm going to allow orcs to instill that sort of emotion in my body. I'm going to say, no, orc, you don't terrify me like that. Why does it say I have 73 cargo? I thought I only brought like... I only bought like 30 something, so why does it say 40 food? Oh, the tin. I forgot about the tin. The tin we've got to take west. And so the tin will have to go that way. But it's fine because, oh man, the wind shifted on us. Okay, never mind. I'll deal with that pirate ship later. I don't want to fight into the wind. Instead, we're going to take the tin east to either Dietershafen or New Emskrank. Doesn't matter to me. We can go to either location. We're kind of locked off from the west side of the map right now due to a nasty set of bugs. So unfortunately, we can't really go over there. We're trapped inside a very, very small gameplay space. Luckily, nothing seems to be going on in the west anyways. It hasn't been populated. Since we're in early access right now, there are just like empty areas around where the map is implemented, but there's no content there yet. And that's basically the perfect description of the west. A whole lot of space with nothing to do. It's got that Utah vibe going on.
Tie off those ropes. Not for all the gold in
Did you just say, so he said tie off those yard lines, and you said not for all the gold in Araby. You're telling me that you would not tie off that line for an endless amount of gold? That seems very greedy on your part. That or very lazy. One or the other, and I can't tell you exactly which, but I'd say just take the deal. Ollie, what are you doing, buddy?
Swap the day.
You should not do that thing that you're doing right now. See, now he's trying to knock over my guitar. He's the worst, I'm telling you. Ollie is a nightmare. He's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Like, he's chewing on my guitar neck right now. Why? I don't know. Because he can and he's bored. He'll go and he'll chew on a towel that's laying on the floor in a minute. He's a nightmare. He's a little feline nightmare. See, he's chewing on... See, I told you, he's chewing on the... There's the towel on the floor next. Now he's chewing on the towel. Can't stop him. We'll make a little profit right there. I mean, I guess we'll double up. I wouldn't unload the entire stack over here, though. I would still maintain like maybe 10 or 13 of it. Because selling at 203, while still good, that's still 50 per that we're selling right there. I think we can get a better price if we go over to Dietersafen. And then, did I have any coal left on board? Food is very, very cheap out here. What do you guys produce out here? Anything? Just more tin, huh? We need some more diversity in our economy here. New Emskrake is a miserable sight, with its crumbling homes and filthy streets obviously long neglected by their occupants. Ugly features briefly peer down at you from the shutters of a window before merging back into the shadows again. You catch glimpses of locals giving you hostile glares from the gloomy alleys as you pass through the town. One woman, however, catches your eye, approaching with a yellow smile. "Ahoy, sailor, I have here a sketch that leads to the lost treasure of New Emskrake." Hey, wait. Where are you going? It's the genuine article. This is not always such a dismal fish-stinking place, you know. Back in the day, they tried to make it a thriving port, the damn fools. This place is cursed. No shipment from these here docks ever made it back to land, and this treasure was no exception. Folks thought it lost beneath the sea of claws forever until this here map made its way into my hands. I have no desire to set out to sea and meet my own end, so I wish to sell it. It's yours for 100 gold pieces. All right, I'll take it. The roll of paper she gives you is brown and weathered, and the ink sketch has been clumsily made, but it shows distinct jagged rock formations jutting out from the waves. Those are definitely distinct. That looks like Manan's teeth to my eye, Captain. Many a ship has been broken on those treacherous rocks. Got an assassination over here, too. He wants Captain Rustici of the infamous ship Lucina. Dead or alive. The brutal pilot is... Okay, so cool. I'm just trying to line up as many things for us to kill in the next episode as possible because, hint, hint, nudge, nudge, we are out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here for the next episode of Man O War Corsair. A fun little buggy boat game in early access that I really, really hope just finishes its development cycle. Like, no joke. This is one that I have high hopes for, and if it turns out sad, I will be sad, and that will make me not glad, and I will feel bad. So anyways, I wanted to say thanks for stopping on by. It's been a blast playing the game with you for this here 23 minutes or so. I will see you all in future episodes of Man O War Corsair. They should be up, I guess, tomorrow. I'm going to try and drop an episode daily until we run out of content, or until we get into one of the big ships. But aside from that, it's going to be a blast. You should definitely stop by and check it out. I'll see you later. How do, everybody?